Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to my Facebook page or my video. I want to talk today about ask and then listen. You know, I know we always hear whatever you want from the universe. If you ask, the universe will deliver. And hi, by the way, I'm Karen Barno and welcome to my Facebook Live. You know, I have been wrestling with my business. All of you guys have been following me for 4 years and following my Facebook post. I've kind of stuck with the same theme, healing, looking at your shadows, looking within. But it wasn't resonating. It wasn't resonating with me. I mean, I know people were, I optimistically think they like it, but it wasn't singing to my heart. And as time went on, I don't want to say grew dissatisfied, I just didn't feel complete. I felt like something was missing. And so last night, about 3:35 to be exact, I woke up and it was like, and I asked the universe, what is missing? Why don't I feel fulfilled? Why do I not feel like this business I am building is the business I want to build? And I kind of laid there and tossed and turned and just kept asking, please give me the answer, I'll recognize it, or an answer I'll recognize and give it to me on your time. Then about 45 minutes later, it hits me. I am not the person, I'm an encourager. I want to root people on. I've been told for a long time I'm a silver liner. You tell me something bad and I'll find the good in it. Because I think if you've had trauma in your past or if you've had things not work out for you, it's the only way to keep going is just to say, well, won't do that again. Let me try to figure out a new way to do it. So, and I haven't been encouraging. I haven't been that you can do this. The other thing is, and I don't know how else to word this, but when you're dating, and when you're a guy, and guys, I'm not picking on you, but it's the only thing I can think of. And it's because somebody said this to me yesterday, and he was a guy, so that's how he put it. When you go out on a date, if you're going out on a date, you're going to take the person to dinner, drinks, and then hopefully eventually it ends up in bed. I was skipping the dinner and the drinks and going right to the bed, right to the let's get down to it. I wasn't saying, hey, tell me about your past and how's everything going with you and how do you feel? I was going to, you know what? I can see what's holding you back, so let's get to the healing. And people were like, well, wait, I'm not even sure I need healed. You know what I'm saying? People weren't even sure that they had a block, and I was telling them, I can see your block, I know what it is, and I can help you heal it. And it's true, it is my gift, it's my superpower. I can see who you could be if you chose to go that path. If that makes sense. I can see, when you tell me what your dreams are, I can see them. I can see it play out. But I can also see why you're not there. I can see what's standing in your way. But instead of just kind of saying, well, is there anything you want to talk about? I get right to well, let me heal it. And that's not encouraging. That is telling somebody, you know what, I think you're flawed and I'm going to help you. And that's why my business hasn't resonated, because that's not who I am. I am let's do this together. Let's figure this out together. And that's why I'm starting, the Blue Rose Inner Circle. So it's, an inner circle, a Facebook group, a paid group where we sit and we talk amongst ourselves and you bat around with conversation with other people, because I believe there's power in numbers. The more people you have, the better your information is going to be. So I am also doing a workshop August 3rd, and it was going to be, and this is typical me, everything is overcomable, don't live in regret. That's not encouraging. That's like, oh, you can overcome everything, but if you don't, you're going to live in regret. And that's not me. Instead, it's everything overcomable, but be the hero of your story. Let me show you how to be the hero of your life. Let me show you how to be the hero of your story. Whatever story you tell yourself. And this came to me, like I said, I was up last night at 3:35. And I remember, and I have no idea why I remember this, because this memory was inconsequential to anything in my world. But when I was a kid, I grew up in a small town, and my sister and I were riding our bikes home from the park, and we saw a house on fire. And we stopped because we were kids and watched this house burn down. And the lady, who I assume owned the house, was completely and totally freaked out for good reason. Her house was on fire. And I remember my sister looking at me and saying, Mom would be that same way. And this lady was unhinged, again, for good reason. But when I was probably 7 years old, 8, no, I was probably a little bit older than that. 7 or 8, doesn't matter. To me, it was frightening because she was trying to get back into this burning home. And I can remember going home and talking about it, and my mom, who could be very pragmatic, was just like, well, I guess you just have to start all over again. And from that experience, I realized I am not a big possession person. I don't like possessions. Are, in my mind, possessions are great, but if you lose them, you lose them. Because I saw this fire and saw this lady lose everything. That's how things happen. And when you can link that fire to the fact that my husband's a big memory person, and I do keep a lot of memories, but if they burn, they'd be like, eh. So see what I'm saying? I kind of sidebarred there. But I would be the one that would be like, instead of, well, why do you not like possessions? I'd be like, well, let me tell you, if you're not liking possessions because of this, that's not who I am. So I want you guys to know that I am much more an encourager. If you're sitting in your house or your office and you're not feeling all that great, text me, or not text me, Facebook me, message me, go on one of my comments on Facebook and say, hey, I'm not feeling all that great. Why? I will uplift you because I love uplifting. And that's why you'll notice I'm also starting to post more things to help you use your intuitive abilities. We're all intuitive, and I've talked about this before, kind of kept that piece buried. And that will also be a major part of the Blue Rose Inner Circle. We're going to start working on developing your intuition. We're going to start working on trusting what you see and what you get. If you're laying in bed at 3:35 in the morning and all of a sudden you get a vision of a lady whose house is burning down, figure out what that meant. And the possession piece, I feel that's important, but I don't feel that's the end of the story. I think there's a deeper message there for me, and I just haven't really sat with it. But that's what intuition is. It's hearing the message, letting it sink in, taking your initial results from it, and then maybe circling back at it and saying, okay, what does that fire really represent to me? And what did that have to do with my business? Because I was thinking about my business, so the two are somehow linked. And that's what I have to put together. But I just want you guys to know that I won't be running around saying, let me heal you, let me heal you, let me heal you. Instead, though, let me help you become the hero of your story. Because everything is overcomable. I believe that from my heart and my soul. I have seen too many people overcome so much tragedy and so much awfulness in their life to lead great, fantastic lives. So I know everything's overcomable. And I know you can be the hero of your story, because once you take ownership of your story, and once you enjoy your story and understand the gift hidden within your story, it frees you. It frees you to become the person that when you were in, you're 10, 15, 20, 25 years old, it frees you to become the person that you envisioned you were back then. That the person that you envisioned when you were sitting with your girlfriends at 18, 19, 20 in college, and you're sitting around at a happy hour having drinks, eating the free happy hour food because you don't have a lot of money because you're in college, and you talked about who you wanted to be and what your life was going to be like. How close were you? Let me know. Put your comments down. I was not close at all. I wasn't even in the same ballpark. So am I happy? Very happy. But do I want to go back to that person I envisioned? Absolutely. And see what piece of that person do I need to bring forward. And I can help you with that as well. So I hope you can come to my August 3rd workshop. It's in Phoenix, Arizona. Everything's overcomable. Be the hero of your story. If not, consider joining my Blue Rose Circle, Inner Circle. It's up on my website, KarenBarno.com. I think it's $25 a month, but you'll never get an increase. And it's a good dialogue, good way to talk and kind of talk things out amongst friends. Have a great day. I will talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, if you want uplifted, if you want me to silver line something for you, I'm your girl. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.